Personally, as an American, I don't believe in equality of results, but I do believe in equality of opportunity. I want equal opportunity for everybody. I can't guarantee equal results, but I feel like the America I want is one where there's equal opportunity for everybody. So that means that there has to be those bottom rungs on the ladder. It can't just be that the rungs start up here, because some people won't make it. I might be strong enough or rich enough to bring in a footstool and get to those higher rungs, but I want an America that has those rungs all the way to the bottom. So the youngest and the oldest and the frailest and the weakest and the poorest, they still have a chance to pull themselves up. I don't necessarily want to put in an escalator, but I want to make sure those bottom rungs of the ladder are there. And that's where quality education comes in. So we have some work to do about that. I believe in the Michigan Promise. I intend to fully fund the Michigan Promise, and that's my commitment. I don't make a lot of promises along the campaign trail. That's one of them. We will restore the Michigan Promise. And it's a matter of priorities. I've told you I believe education is economic development. It's more than talk. We'll make it happen. I've cut $42 million out of the city budget. I've led in tough times. I've proven that we can get done what our priorities are. As mayor, had you been in Lansing, you would know that over and over and over again in Lansing, year after year, I said public safety was my top priority. And all of my budgets, every year, public safety was in fact the top spending priority. And I didn't lay off one firefighter or one police officer, and I have more police on the streets today than when I first took office. So when I tell you that this is my top priority, it is my top priority. As governor, education is right up there. As governor, after public safety, education is the next big thing. The money that we collect from taxes, instead of putting it in Wall Street banks, collect it all and put it in the Michigan Main Street Bank and invest in Michigan businesses. If Wall Street won't invest in us, we have to invest in us. That's what North Dakota did 100 years ago. Wall Street wrote them off. They had a farming economy. They said, my God, if nobody else will believe in us, we better believe in us. That's what we need to do in Michigan. It's time. It's a crisis. We need to believe in us and invest in us. I've had friends in the banking industry, including my nephew, say, you know, it'll get better. Look, in 2 or 3 years, the credit market will free up. I don't know about you, but I don't think we can afford to wait 2 or 3 years for the banks to decide to finally, believe in Michigan again. We have to believe in us now. We have to lead the way. We need bold leadership. The city of Detroit is the face of Michigan. Anybody who believes they're going to move Michigan forward and leave Detroit behind is kidding themselves. What I said to the other cameras that were here is that our cities need to be the hub of the wheel and not the hole in the donut. I have said this all over the state for years, just so you know. I'm a mayor. Now, the one thing I'm biased about is cities. But it's not just an orientation. It's not just a bias for no reason. There's good reason for it. Cities work. The fastest growing states have the fastest growing cities in them. Part of that reason is because you all like cities. You all like vibrant cities. Young people like cool cities. And so it's a problem in Michigan, because Michigan has adopted kind of the hole in the donut theory of development, where we have the city and then we're going to develop all the area around the city and not continue to invest in the city.